It feels so good to stretch. Especially this part. I tell you, I must have something going on with it. Louis burns. But these ones are really good for this sciatica nerve. Ooh, man. These ones are so good. Man, this one is painful, but I like it. Oh, those ones are kind of painful. Hi, I'm feeling the burn, yes. I couldn't sleep. I had to wake up in the middle of the night to work out. I usually am awake by 3 a.m. For some reason, I sleep around 9, and by around 2:30, I start waking up. And sometimes I'll stay in bed and scroll, and then I decided, you know what? Maybe this is a good time for me to just wake up and work out and kind of get that head start. That way I'm not lying in bed too long. But then, yeah. What are you doing today? What's happening? Magnesium supplements, I'll take them. I actually have them. I maybe not checking. Actually, that's a good idea before I sleep at night, right? For calm. I love that. I love that. See, this is why I like having you here. Around 8:40, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Thanks a lot. Actually, thanks for the reminder. 'Cause you see my supplements, because I'm always advocating for supplements. Okay, let's see if I can still do this. Oh, okay, this is one of the harder ones. To stretch that hamstring. That hamstring is something. What are the variations? I don't know. I don't know actually. I didn't know about that. I know. To stretch this one is kind of hard. It's something you have to work yourself into. Like this one does not feel very stretchy today. I'm not gonna force it. I don't want an injury. I don't need one. I don't need those. I'm just going to let it get me where it can. Funny now, I think I've done so much work on my left one that it's a little bit more stretchy. But normally it's my right hamstring that's usually a little bit more stretchy. Maybe I can try some of this. Let me see. Magnesium citrate, lysinate. Let me take a photo of this. That way I don't forget. Okay, mallet is for sleep. Okay. Okay, good. I'm trying to get this hamstring. And I've done like a good 45-minute workout, just stretching my body, and I'm starting to feel better. It's amazing how much by stretching your body you can get rid of stress, from the body. The tension, the everything. I have a friend of mine, and he was telling me that he falling asleep is easy for him, but staying asleep, he doesn't really stay asleep. He wakes up at night, like he gets less than 4 hours sleep. And I'm like trying to figure out why. He falls asleep, but he can't stay asleep. Copper drinking bottle. What does copper do? Somebody talked about like hydration and hydrogen. Is this one of those things that affect hydrogen? Ooh, that feels good. This stretch always helps. Okay, I'll tell him. one. I like these ones. And 10 of these are really good. See, I don't like, you see how I have a range? I don't like that range because this actually causes back pain. So I have to be careful. Yeah, I have to be careful not to do like this because my back has a lot of range. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're so flexible. But being flexible is good, but the back needs to be a little bit steady. And that causes a lot of back pain. That's why sometimes I cannot sleep well because I have back pain and then I have to wake up. I don't know if I'll be able to keep the 365-day challenge. When I wake up in the morning, I work out. To keep my body strong. Now I'm starting to wake up. My body is beginning to wake up. I was just letting it move at its pace earlier. I hear these ones are good too for this area. Let me try that one. That looks, I have cayenne, I have all these things. Okay, I don't have coconut oil. I'll probably trying to get a photo of this. Okay. Now move this. Now I feel like dancing a little bit. I'm a little bit awake. So this dance move, when you do like this, stretching that area, that's priceless. I need to put a cold patch on this area. I can feel like there's a little bit of an inflammation. Yeah, that move right here is helping with this area right here. Somewhere here. So July, let's make July the fitness month. We're going to be fit in July. July is the month where we break free. At least for me, it's the month. I put it all in. Doo, doo, doo. That was a slow song. Okay. They say squats are good. I try to do the things that are most recommended. They say if you do squats, you will not get old. But when I do these kinds of things, I like to do them slow. July is the month. Yes, July is the month I'm breaking free. My body is going to break free from weight. Yeah, I notice whenever I rush into some of these things, especially, it's so easy to injure yourself. Like, and I'm like, I don't wanna get to hospital because of, I was working out and then I got injured. Don't make sense to me. When I do, because I go to physical therapy, I have scoliosis, and then it's turning to arthritis, like on my neck, and I'm so young, I'm not even 40. My doctor was shocked. So that's why I am learning. A lot of people who learn about health is because they have a health problem. Yeah, it doesn't seem so, like when you look at me, that I have scoliosis, but a little bit, my right side is a little bit shorter than my left side. And even if it's a small difference, it creates a burden on my skeletal structure, and it's affecting my left side more because it's the right side that's shorter. Yeah, it's not noticeable at all, but when you look at me, but it's very noticeable with how I feel. And I didn't used to feel it, but as you get older, for some reason, as I get older, that's when I can feel it. The doctor explains to me that it's kind of like over time, it's a burden. It's because my left side has to now angle. It has to live at an angle because the right side is a little shorter. Over time, it's a burden. That's how the doctor was explaining it to me. That's why I have to wear heels for the rest of my life. Yeah, it has to compensate, and then it creates a burden, and that's why I'm having scoliosis and arthritis. It's sad, but life, there's a progression, and that's how life takes us out eventually. Even the most healthy and the best of us, we have to be careful. So if I don't work out, for me, it can be, I can live in like a lifetime of pain. I don't have a choice. to make my life easier.
She got double D's, plus like 1 or 2 degrees. Got me shopping overseas. Who can do it just like me? Coke bottle the physique. Fashion model, but a G. Got a nigga spending green. He ain't sipping on no lean. Like, who gon' tell me no? Keep me ice, make it snow. If he ain't tricking, gotta go. If that's your man, he my hoe. You know I get what I want. Play the back up in the front. I ain't me, maybe I'm blunt. But they sweet just like a bun. Bitches think they sipping tea. About who I'm with, but they ain't know. Yeah, I make them all say we. He like, babe, let's make it we. I need a ring, I need a key. I need a diamond, make it bleed. Told him, get down on
This
one knee. He knew he got
I need a cold patch on this side and this side.
always she like, babe, it's me. She kiss me, can say we. Got 'em all like we. Bad bitch, fuck I never did. Snatch one pretty petite. Always she like, babe, it's me. French kiss me, can say we. Got 'em all like we.
Sometimes you guys to dance to make it fun. Yeah, that's the good thing, to stay positive. And you know, I like this song. I'm glad I learned to do these things. Like when I was younger, it really is good to move your waist like this. It helps. I'm not trying to be sexy. I'm really trying to stretch something over here. Like that muscle right here that keeps bugging me. But these are also good, like to... You see, dancers, there's a reason why dancers have good bodies. It's a workout, but it's also a happy workout, which is like even better. Because you want to teach your body to move in a happy way, and dancing does that. It creates happiness. This area right here, like when you do that, you kind of stretch it, and this is why I need a nice patch. Tell you, when you're growing old, there is no shame. The body tells you you're getting old. You know, part of the reason why I think, yeah, cold showers are good. It's cold is really good for men and for keeping even the muscles, healing the muscles from inflammation. Okay. Two, 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 two. area, man. Right here, this is the best stretch for that area, man. When I woke up this morning, even if you go back to this video, you will see I wasn't able to do this because my back would behave like, you know how sometimes your back is static, like it feels like static when you're trying to bend. You feel like, oh my goodness, it was like that. That's why I had to ease into my workout today. I just felt like something's a little, like one of this. Ooh. Like one of this. I have one of this. I ran it over with my car the other day. It was in my car. I was cleaning my car the night before and I left it outside. And then in the morning I woke up, I didn't see it, but it had slid under my car and I ran it over. And I was like, why is my car not moving the way it, like when I was moving my car, it felt like my car had a handbrake on. And I'm like, this doesn't move right. There's this thing underneath. This is my weight routine. Don't laugh at me because I only do one weight. I don't do two of them. I only do one. Because it's too much on my wrists. I don't want to injure them. I think so. I think I only need one. One of these is enough. Because every time I used to, I get inflammation. My wrists get inflamed. And honestly, I think all you need is repetition. To repeat this as many times as possible. Ooh, Burn, thanks for the like, baby. What are you doing? Are you working out right now? This one's burn. This one's also burn. Especially when you do this. Woo, baby. This one's burn. Yeah. I feel like when I wake up in the morning early like this and I work out, it's much easier because, you know, I'm not in a hurry to work out and I am not pushing my body to do things like in a hurry. So I can start with my stretches, stretch my body, make it ready to do heavier stuff, you know, but I have no plans of stressing my body because stress is what kills the body. So kind of like taking it through the routine without stress, giving it time, even giving myself time, to wake up, exercise, take a shower, do my makeup, no stress. I might go to the beach this afternoon because it gets hot around here. Yeah, I'm going to try to do around the 1 to 3 o'clock or even 2 o'clock. I don't want to be here around 2 to 3 because it's burning hot. Yeah. Actually, let me ask you. I have my mental health class is on. You can sign up on a free. Right now I haven't put the price on because my website just got activated on the class. You can sign up for free and go through the classes and then give me a review. I want other people to kind of, when people get a review from somebody who's gone through the class in its entirety, then they can give other people a review about what they'll find in the class. Like the mental health class, especially for people who know mental health. I'd love for them, like you, because you kind of know a lot about mental health already. So it's nice to hear like feedback from people who know what they're doing. One of my friends, Matt, he had an accident in South America, and so that got him to learn about the brain. So he's also going to review the class. My niece is also going to review the class. Shai already took the class. She already reviewed the class. My other friend Josh reviewed the class. I just want other people to people who don't know me, to get feedback from other people other than myself, because I can always say my class is the best, but other people need to review it and tell me exactly what's going on or how they find it. See, this is what's going to give me good muscles. The power of repetition. The power is repetition. Me, I salute repetition. Repeat. When you repeat good things happen. Like when you repeat working out. That's a good workout for my arms. I feel like I need a plank to take my workout to the next level. I need to do some planks. Planks are not the sexiest things to do. Trust me, they're kind of painful to do. Nobody likes to do planks. I've never met people who love doing a plank. I don't. I don't. But my physical therapist is like, Monica, you gotta do these things. I'm like, I don't wanna do these things. Like, you gotta strengthen your core. I know. Yeah. Yes, I do planks, but let me tell you, it's a fight. It's a fight. Oh, I do 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. These planks, I do them because I was supposed to do them. I don't. If my doctor did not insist on this, I would not do them. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. I should probably just start with planks so that I never do them again. I'm still not strong enough for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another set. I'll do 3 sets. I want to make sure my nipples don't come out. It's not a good sight to behold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one, like, you have to be careful because there's a way that your spine has to always align. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Oh. Ooh. The last one. Planks are good, but they test you. baby. I mean, childhood. Okay, now I'll do the victory dance. Victory dance. Whenever I'm done with the workout, it's nice to do a victory dance. Woo. My victory dance. That's my victory dance. Another successful workout. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really dropped much weight since this beginning of the year. I know I wanted to have a flatter tummy and all that. There's not much difference. I can assure you. I don't see a lot of difference between the beginning of the year and this year, but I know from last year to this year, I gained 15 pounds. Yeah. So that is what alarmed me to kind of figure out my situation of adding weight. But I'm also a premenopausal woman, so I might be gaining weight. But the good thing is there are women who are in their 70s, you know, like Annette Davis, Annette Larkins and Babette Davis, and they just did this over time, you know. They let time work for them. They let time do it for them. So this is my strategy with my health. I'm also going to let time work for me. Right now I may not be the most fit person that I know, but if I do it until I'm like 50, all the 50-year-olds my age, I'll be like the most consistent one. That's when the game starts changing. It's about time. It's time. We invest in time and make things happen in the fullness of time. You have to invest in something. Alright? I like that bit. That's my victory dance. I'm done with my workout. I'm done with my workout. So actually now we can do the things that I wanted to do today. And we bring you here. I want to create some. One of the things I want to do today. Oh, shut up. I just noticed that I didn't lock my door last night. I just left the door open. What the hell? Oh shoot, even the gate was open. Monica. Well, wait. Where? What if some serial killer left came in and I was asleep? Not good. No bueno. No bueno. No buenos. Hi, Eric. You missed my workout. I had a workout this morning. Like almost 2 hours from 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. So I decided, you know what? I was going to work out today. Right now, I want to prepare some things for my hair. You know, I am an Ayurvedic hair girl. I have rosemary. I have all these. I have flax seeds. I got all these stuff that I have to create some new hair oil. So today is the day because I need some new ones. Today we are going Ayurveda. Ayurveda. Look at all these ones that I have here. All these are herbs. Herbs, powders, everything I need for my back hair. All these. So what I do, you put them in a pan like this and then you heat them and then you put oil in them and then you let that oil infuse and then you store it away so that it can infuse for some weeks, and after it has done so for some weeks, you can start using on your hair. So I happen to be running out of the ones that I created last time. So today is when I do them again. This is a good routine. I saw like Indian women use it, and Middle Eastern women, and the African girls that have been using this on their hair. It's been magic. If you know my hair, I have 4C type of hair, and everybody who knows about hair knows 4C hair is the most difficult hair to grow because it's very it has the thinnest hair strands. Like mine has very thin hair strands, and then they are also very curly. And because of that, because they're kind of like coils. They are too curly. It's more like coils, and it's hard for oil to move through the coils. And what happens because it's already very like thin, it loses a lot of moisture to the environment, and then when it doesn't have the oils moving through the coils, it's easy for the hair to break. So it's a delicate hair. It's a very delicate hair, but this Ayurveda hair magic, it makes it women swear by it, and I've seen those girls have very good results. So this is the only hair care routine that I've seen online that might actually work for my hair. So that's why I do it. But like everything else I've learned, it's the long-term game. It's the long-term game. You do this long enough, for like 7 years, you will have the most beautiful hair there is. Life rewards consistency. People who are consistent are the people who are not mediocre. People who are not consistent, that's where mediocrity lives. So I think I put some fenugreeks. This is shakaikai. I'm probably not telling you what I have, but I'll show you guys what I have for the hair. So this is, if you search Ayurvedic hair, you will find it's all this. And these are not just, these are good for everybody. So this powder here is shakaikai. This one is fenugreek. This one is rose petals that I use. This will be Brahmi powder. Brahmi. I take a small of it. So this one can last me for at least 6 months, I think. 6 months to 9 months. These are rosemary. You know, I use rosemary for tea. I make a tea with it, and I like rosemary for tea. Then I have aloe vera powder. Love aloe vera. And this is amla powder. These are good. And then I'm going to infuse these guys in olive oil. Infuse them in olive oil and then store it. It's going to be super good for my hair. Oops. See the power of waking up early. You do shit. So these are bay leaves. I'm going to just bay leaves. These are also good, like star anise. Yeah. And I bought a lot of these things because I love my hair, but horsey will put you through issues of life. Come, I put some flax seeds. And then I'll put some onion seeds. These are black seeds. Magic. All these herbs infused. Let me put a cinnamon stick. Might as well. Might as well put a cinnamon stick and here we go. So now we got all the herbs here. Look at them. Mix them. And then we're going to heat them to activate them. So those are the herbs as they're getting heated up. I'll take one of these big jars and here's my olive oil. Yeah. And then we're going to put olive oil into them and then they're going to infuse. You see, you really see what I was meaning? I really gained a few pounds instead of losing them. Oh, girl. Girl. We can do this. We can do this. We can have more pounds. We can have more pounds. So I'll usually do this. So I don't wanna hit this directly. So this, we're going to heat them. We are heating the powders, the powder. We are heating it up because for them to infuse in the oil, they need to have some heat. Activate the process. So these ones, they are heated now. I'm just going to put them in this jar. I don't heat them for long. complicate the process. Okay, I'll sneeze because it's powder. I'm allergic to dust and it's dusty. Achoo! Achoo! Oh God. Excuse me. It's dusty. Yeah, I'm allergic to smoke and dust and all that. I don't like using powder. So I think I've gotten all the powder that I can get. Oh wait, oh wait. So what I'll do is that I'll put olive oil on the powder, like on this brahmi powder. This mix of powders. Hi Eric. Oh, thank you, love. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. You see all these content creators and we don't get a thumbs like. So it's a lot of olive oil that I have put, pretty much everything that I had left. And then, because olive oil is very good for the hair. And then I'm just going to mix it a little bit with all the, and I'll probably go buy some more olive oil later and mix it with all these herbs so that I have like a full jar, because that's all the olive oil that I had left. Right. So it's going to be good. And then I just put it in this water here. The water is hot. This water here is hot. And then I just put it here. I'm going to now turn it off because the water is already hot. And I'm just going to let it infuse. That's how I make my oils. Ayurvedic oil. That's my journey. Eric, how's it going? How's your morning going? I gained weight. Look at that. I'm trying to lose this. Actually, losing weight is not an easy thing. Yeah, I did my morning routine, my morning workout. It wasn't very hard, but I'll go swim later in the afternoon. I'll go to the ocean. Yup. How was the 4th of July for you guys? Were there so many fireworks? There were so many fireworks yesterday over here. All my neighbors were outside. 4th of July is actually a good time to meet your neighbors. Oh, I forgot this. Cloves. Let me just jump them there before. Cloves are good. Cloves are good for health, for so many things. And we have the cloves, the star anise, and the rosemary here. I use these ones to make some tea. And I'm going to make myself some tea. Make myself some tea. Finally wake up. Finally wake up. This is my infused Ayurvedic oil. The oils and the spices, they are infusing in this little jar, and I'll keep it I'll store it away for a week, and like 4 weeks. I have another jar I'm looking good, thanks. I'm really trying. I wanna work out. I mean, working out is my lifetime thing. I'm not going to stop in this lifetime. I'm going to keep working out no matter what. I already am sold to that idea. I'm working out. Now I'm trying to get a new job, and this market is very difficult. Let me do this. Let me do some supplements while we are at it. Let me get going. These are dairy support. Black people, we don't digest milk very well. So if I take some milk, it's gonna get bloated. And potassium, K2. I have here magnesium, zinc, and calcium. These are the ginkgo bilobas. Ginkgo biloba, very good. This ashwagandha, to be honest, I don't like the smell of ashwagandha, but it's good for the chemistry of calm. We do a small dance for the fields that we don't like so much. I'm doing that. I love because I'm running out of this. It's a good thing. L-lysine. I take this because I have the Happy Simplex, the one, the cold sore. Have it. I got that even before I knew what sex was, because I think somebody kissed me when I was little, or I can tell you this story but never repeat it because it's on the internet. This is what I think happened. This is what I think happened. You know, in Africa, sometimes parents are not keen on checking their kids, and they'll be like playing and doing stuff out there in the streets, like just whatever. So we were playing, and I was little. I didn't have a lot of comprehension. I was, in that age where you play with toys and you're imaginative, you go around looking for things to play with. So I go and I find this balloon. I find a balloon. And I'm excited because my mom didn't used to buy me lots of balloons. And I'm like, I just found a balloon. What a day. I'm the luckiest girl. I take the balloon. I start blowing the balloon. It's big. And I keep blowing the balloon. I keep blowing the balloon. I'm so excited about it. And I go running to my big brother and I'm showing him the balloon. And he looks at me and he's like, what the hell? Where did you find that? And he's like, come here. He's washing my mouth, brushing my teeth, putting soap and everything. It wasn't a balloon. It wasn't a balloon. And I think that's how I got that. Terrible story. Terrible. But yeah, people should make sure that they discard their things very carefully once they use them, because you never know, a kid might think that's a balloon. That's how I think I got infected. But it could have been other things. Also, maybe I had a boyfriend that infected me, but I remember very well that even before the age of 10, when I was not healthy, I used to get I used to get that sore. Like I used to get that sore here. I thought it's because it's the season of cough, but I grew up in an orphanage, so whenever like I was malnourished or my immune system went down, I'd get a breakout. I never knew that is what they call herpes simplex, like the cold sore. But now that I know that it is, I definitely understand that I had that way even before I started kissing anybody. So that's how I got it. And whenever I go out on dates, and I put it on my dating profile, I told people I don't kiss on a first date because I don't wanna infect anybody with anything. I'd be pissed if somebody infected me with something. And you see, I put it out there, and a lot of people don't even ask why I put it out there, and they still want to insist on kissing me on a first date. And I'm like, I don't do it. I don't try to do that shit, because I want to tell you why. I'm protecting you. I know some people will be like, I wouldn't care. I'm like, what the hell? Don't you love yourself? Things were the other way around. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd protect myself. Yeah. People. I take this for lymphatic support. Some of these supplements, if you're having like surgery, you should stop taking them like 2 weeks before surgery, because some of them can prevent your blood from clotting, and it can lead to excessive bleeding, especially the ones that have lymphatic support, things like the ginkgo biloba. Yeah, these supplements, if you're going through surgery, you should stop taking supplements 2 weeks before. And if you don't, make sure you let your doctor know. But they could stop they may have to stop all surgeries planned because sometimes of the supplements you might be taking. It's nice to have music in your house because you get into these moments where you dance a little bit. You're like, let me dance a little bit. Have fun. Okay, now, I'll put this in my tea. The amino acids, the marine peptides, and I have the shilajit. Somebody told me about this shilajit. It has trace minerals, like it has 85 trace minerals. It comes from the Himalayas. I think the Himalayas border some countries. Nepal. There. Yeah. So let me get some tea going. It's super early still. It's almost like 5 now. It's almost 5 a.m. We are the early birds. We don't sleep that much. Okay, I have a clean pot. Let me put some tea going on. Ooh. Let's get some tea. Wait, did I run out of tea bags? Like for reals? Is this a joke? I didn't realize that. Well, if that's the case, I'll have to take some. Oh, I have some tea bags. I was like, how come I ran out of tea bags? You know, sometimes you don't even know what's in your house anymore. You know, I was talking to Shai yesterday, and I was like, one of the things, you know, living alone can be a little bit lonesome, but I'm also happy I don't have children. It sounds like a bad thing, but I'm happy that, you know, if I had children, when I wake up in the morning, I would not worry about like my body, like walking. I know, don't judge me. Definitely being selfish here. But you know, that's a cold patch. Nobody likes cold. That's what my body needs. Needs that inflammation to go down. Chini kwa chini. In Kenya we call it chini kwa chini. It's an ice patch. That muscle there. hearts. So we do. Right here. That information. Somebody told me, so when you have ice, when you put like when you with muscles, you have to put ice. Don't put hot. And I used to do hot, but it was like when you put cold patch, the inflammation goes down. Oh, my sprinklers came out. Came out exactly at 2:05:02. Good. They were supposed to come out at 4:49. 4:59. Te amo, te amo. What kind of music is this? Let's connect later. I'll go lie down for a little bit and then wake up.